hate rappers. Your bars is weak, you should drop the pen. I fuck these hoes once, then I fuck them again. For my pop in the pen, doing 10. When I was growing up needing a father. Instead I got a sack of weed and a revolver from this hustler who said, I see you living with your single mother and your little brother, and ain't no other way to get paid today in this motherfucker. Look, my ex-girl, ancient history. I'm in Greece, looking at ancient history. I'm living, you kidding me? Canary diamonds flying to the Canary Islands. Seriously. You need more bars? Dig. Dig this. Your girl call you a boyfriend. She called me a blessing. Seldom does a legend speak the mere peasant, so listen closely. If you could walk in my shoes, you would think you just stepped in heaven. You must be deaf if you ain't heard my name. I expand my mind so much I got stretch marks on my brain. You give a black eye to the game every time you give a black eye to a dame. You do what a bitch you do. I grew up around killers who, when it's beef, they get deep after they self-quote what Hitler do. For the things you...
Who are you?
I am Marquett Burton.
Okay.
Yes. I am many things.
Okay.
I would tell you my real life, but you would swear I'm lying. I wish you could see this fine Hawaiian I'm trying to fly in. She said she got vacation time. I said, go ahead, take it off. She's sitting on the plane. She said, I love you before she take off. Daddy's home. This is a big homie. Life. Find your girl, if you can't find your girl, that's cause she's on my nuts. And in this crazy world, and I'm... You wish you had one of these gold watch, black face. I think it's Sudanese. I'm in Hanoi with two of these bad Vietnamese chicks. Like, who is he?
Na huyo anajitaja Instagram.
Velvet tee, gold watch on me. I'm keeping it P. Debo in the tuxedo. I'd be a fool if I love him. You'll be a fool if you trust him. Here with my niggas, we keeping it gangsta. Yeah, I'm a slayer, I'm just keeping it player. I'm fucking her now, we're man eating it later. That's maybe why he is a hater. I'm wearing all black like I'm being a raider. You talk to police, we call you a traitor. I'm running the city, they call me for favors. I'm running the city, they call me the mayor. It's getting political with me, my street presidential. She give me the... Quit banging my line, ho. Quit banging my line, ho. When you see me act like you don't even know me, ho. When you see me act like you don't even know me, ho. Come on, baby, get a clue. How you do what you do? How do you fall in love with me, but I'm not in love with you? Peace to the Saints! Peace to the Saints!
Peace to the Saints.
Sure.
Peace to all the saints.
Peace to all the saints.
Peace to the saints. Assassin, right? You did. We don't need the nation.
There you go.
Nation. Respect. Bless.
We out here.
The saint and the sinner. You got this from a pill.
It's the big homie, the one and only, Fax Kellerman, Stephen A. Pimp, your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber, Flex Luthor, Freshly Snipes, Kent Drippy Jr., the Crown Prince of Iran, the idol of James Bond, Marquett Devon Burton, the saint and the sinner, giving you lessons from a pimp. I was just reflecting. It's funny how I've outlasted all of my enemies. It's a beautiful thing. We got a couple more on the hit list, and we gonna get them all with no witness. You dig? Now check this out, man. It's like Revenge of the Nerds out here. I'm the coolest cat on YouTube by far. You heard me? I wish we had eugenics, so a lot of these balls wouldn't have been born, but we are breeding, we are growing, we are training the leadership class so we can rule over these nerds, losers, beta males, and all the rest of them. You dig? Now, let us speak of what happened recently. We have Charleston White, and there's actually much to learn in this situation. Quite comical. Charleston White, after getting basically tackled and punched out on stage, he had a call with Aiden Ross, the little white lesbian fella. And in this video call, he was just basically, doing his old 1-2 shuck and jive, tap dance, bootlick routine. And it's funny because I did a review of when Charleston White came to Las Vegas and spent time with Aiden Ross only to be embarrassed and used. And Charleston White was willing to submit himself to such things merely for money at age 46. Man, has no integrity. He can be bought and sold like a little hooker. That ball's a skinny little hooker. And no, this is not a leader. Those who think of Charleston White as a leader, oh, you are probably a low IQ blat. That's probably what you are. Because indeed, he is just a clown. But this wouldn't be the first time the blacks have been fooled, now would it? Anyways, let's go ahead and get to this work. And by the way, for those of you who are real men, who stand up, who make your name known, you dig? For those of you who show love to those who show love to you, you can support the work right there. And by the way, shout out to the super chat record holder, came in at $1,111. That's real big boss talk. You dig? Put that on your list to one day be able to beat that, which is to say to toss it out like it ain't nothing. Anyways, let's go ahead and work. Let us work. So here we go. Le Charlie. I'm going to maximize this for you. And do confirm, I'll probably cut the volume on this one.
It's back in the headlines again.
Yeah, we don't need to hear what you're saying. So this is Charleston White after getting assaulted on stage. He's basically trying to show like, hey, I still look, I wouldn't say good, but hey, I still look like the way I did before that, which you wouldn't classify as good, but it doesn't look terribly bad. There may be some swelling on his left eye. Now, the thing about a guy like Charleston White is his face is so bumpy, beat up, and asymmetrical that you really couldn't tell if he's been thrashed real good. You dig? It's hard to tell the before and after. I mean, it looked like he just walked around with a permanent ass whooping. But here we go. Now let's go ahead and narrate this one right here. Okay. Let me see if I can put this a little bit on slow-mo, just so it's not going as fast. So we'll put the play speed on 0.75.
Been to a Charleston White comedy show.
So here he is walking around with a stack of money. He's trying to look like the young boss. He's wearing what's that called? A baklava. Basically the joint where it only shows your face. This is what the young blats like to wear when they go robbing. So he's looking like one of the young boys wearing a Nike sign on his head, which is extraordinarily tacky, but we can expect these kinds of things from the one-eyed bandit named Charleston White. He's wearing a couple chains, very inward-ish. I'm trying not to say the word. These jeans, I don't know what this is about, but hey, bro, play on, player. So he's walking around with a stack of money like an ignorant rapper. Very good. I mean, I enjoy cash money myself. I can't hate on that. He's prancing around stage. Let's hear what he's saying.
And if that's the case,
okay, this guy's still narrating.
At the end of the day.
Okay, so this guy's narrating in not a good, entertaining way. So let me rewind this for you. I'll talk you through it. So basically, he said something that some of the N-words in the audience didn't like. It was actually with reference to sporting, basketball in particular. He's talking about the Lakers. And he said something that these imbeciles didn't like who were wearing Lakers jerseys, whom no doubt he was basically, addressing their team. Now, let me give you a side note. If you ever want to know if someone's a complete imbecile, if they get excited over sports, they're an idiot. If they ever have an argument over sports, they're dumb. You see, if they ever get riled up over a sporting event, they don't have anything going on in their life. They have no goals. They're a loser. And, this is one of those things that crosses racial lines. I primarily see this occurring most strongly among the lower class whites as well as the blacks, males primarily. So only imbeciles get super excited over the affairs of those who are strong in the body, weak in the mind, and are making a lot more money than you, the viewer. It's just nonsense. So anyways, you have these two grown men who are wearing, look at this idiot right here. Come on screen. I'm in the mood right now. I'm going to drop this link for this idiot right here. I'm in the mood. Come on and tell me why it's important to get excited about the accomplishments of other men that don't financially benefit you. Come on, Lucas. I'm in the mood, buddy. I'm about to destroy your self-esteem. I'll wait for you. Anyways, you got Charleston White right here, and he starts poking fun at the Lakers. You have two out of shape, dirty, ratchet black fellas in the audience who are wearing Lakers jerseys as though they're about to step onto a basketball court, which is quite comical in as much as you're wearing sporting attire, but you're not about to engage a sporting event. That's cute. Quite juvenile, in fact. I remember when I was a young boy, I used to idolize athletes because I was not yet sophisticated enough to idolize people who have done meaningful things for the society, like, I don't know, Dr. Ben Carson or someone like that. So anyways, these immature black males, and often the black male ends up in a state of arrested development. They're suffering clinical immaturity, so they dress like little ass kids instead of dressing like somebody that's super P. You dig? Let me break this camera down. Shout out to Jason Paul, man. This is a one of one. You ain't never seen nothing like it. None before, none to come. The floral pimping with the custom watch. Did he do that? And the millionaire lenses. You might hear about these in a Jay-Z song. When you get your money up, you know what I'm really talking about, with the white buttons. Go ahead, lean over to the side. There it is. Yeah. See, that's grown man attire right there. You dig? These balls is wearing some goddamn jerseys. Cute. Very cute. But anyways, what can you expect from one who attends a Charleston White comedy show? He's not a comedian. He's a clown. Big difference. But anyway, here we go. So we got Charleston White. He's actually trolling the guy in the audience. And I think this is worth noting because this is what people who are low class tend to do, right? He just got money. Like, I'm going to show it off, which, hey, I can't entirely hate that. It's a beautiful thing to get your bread ski up, but it is a peculiar thing to have someone pay for your show to come see you. And then you're trolling them for not being as wealthy as you are when they are partly the one responsible for making you successful, famous, and wealthy. It's almost like you don't appreciate it. That's a terrible thing. And then he paid to go to your show and see you, which would suggest that he's a fan of yours. He's a supporter. So it's really a sad, unfortunate thing that you do that. And then you're Charleston White, who brags about, I'm a community activist. Well, there y'all, boy, in the community. You're from Texas, ain't you? You say Texas is your spot. So there you are. In Texas, in your community, and you're a community activist. Well, it turns out that they wanted to get active and whoop your ass. I wonder how much juice you really got in Texas. Didn't look like much. We're going to analyze this because there's a lot of things to learn from this one. So he's flossing on his own audience, basically saying, hey, I already got paid for this show, so I don't even have to do a good job. I just got to show up. Now, from a business perspective, that's bad business. From an integrity perspective, that's low integrity. And this really goes in line with a lot of the stereotypes you hear about the blacks: lazy, don't show up on time, don't want to work hard, all these kinds of things. This is unfortunate. Really, you want to make sure that you are a person who is showing up on time, working very hard, earning your pay, making it such that your fans appreciate you, want to see your show again, and the promoter and the venue want to host you because all went smoothly and swimmingly. And after all, why wouldn't it? Your fans are there, huh? But no, when you're dealing with an ignorant, dumb black, oh my, anything can go wrong, and surely it will. Here we go. So here he is right here walking on stage, heckling his own fan base, saying that they're broke and he already got paid for this show, so he doesn't have to do a good job. Then you have a super ignorant blat and a clinically immature black male who feels the need to make a scene and draw attention to himself. Like, my dear boy, it's not your show. You're not Charleston White. You don't have a microphone. Sit down and shut the hell up. I wish Brody would have had a good bouncer there to just, go ahead and test this ball's jaw real quick.
This individual you see, right?
So here he is standing up, huffing and puffing. And don't all these balls look the same? Don't they all look like clones of Lil Wayne or clones of Beast Mode, Marshawn Lynch? These boys all look the same. Then you got this fella the size of a Thai hooker yelling back at the beefier black who has them dirty dreads that probably stink as we speak. He's picked up a prop off of the stage, a little bit of decorative flower, and he's picked it up and he says, hey, I'll throw this at you. You know what? I wouldn't put it past him. And one thing I like about Charleston White is, you could tell he really been in them streets. You dig? He really been in them trenches, man. And even though I'm not a fan at all, I respect anybody that's been in them trenches because he has the right instincts. If it was me, I'm a snap quick. You dig? And I like the way he picked up a weapon, which is exactly what I would have done. And he went ahead and launched it. Strike first. You read my book called The Black Box. There's a chapter in there entitled Swing First. Why? Because sometimes there's only one punch in a fight. That first punch, that first strike might be a death blow, might be a knockout punch. You heard me? You better to be the one throwing it rather than getting hit by it, okay? So anyways, the ball picked up a whole bouquet of flowers as though this guy was his Valentine, and he went ahead and delivered it super fast like Amazon Prime. So he has it. He holding his money in his hand. And now look at this weakling, effeminate character right here, man. This the kind of stuff I don't like. It's like, bro, be a real man. He needs to take my master communicator course, which you can get at Marquett Devon. Why? So he can communicate like a man instead of a sissy. He walked up. I want you to observe how he did this. Look at Brody. He was supposed to be the one calming things down, the dude that looked like a fake ass money bag yo. So we got a fake ass money bag yo and walked up with a fitted hat backwards like it's 1992. And then he didn't put Charleston's hand down like, yo, don't throw this. But he did it like a hoe so that there was no real dominance to set the order. You heard me? It should have been an order. Look, put this down. Don't throw this. I'm going to deal with this, but he's a hoe. He's a hoe. So look at Moneybag Yo. Then he gets down there like he going to do something. He does all of nothing. Charleston disregards what dude suggested in terms of not throwing it. Why? Because dude was a hoe and he ain't know how to give any real proper directions because he's a weakling. Type of dude get ran by his broad. You heard me? I just let a broad run her mouth, but she damn sure ain't running nobody program. So Charleston throws the bouquet. Then we got this fat, lazy rascal. Imagine you a grown-ass man. You can't even get your fat, lazy, ragged, immature ass on the stage without somebody giving you a boost. You got this fat black broad next to him, got to boost his fat, lazy ass up on stage like he's in the damn third grade. Y'all remember that shit? Hey, give me a boost. And then they put their hands together. You put your foot in their hands. They help you get over the fence type shit. This is ridiculous. This athletic sack of fat black lard. If you're black and you're not athletic, you should be ashamed of yourself. We only got a couple positive stereotypes. Got the King Kong cock, and you can rap, dance, romance, and play basketball. If you can't do that, you's a damn loser. And I hate that you're black, to be honest with you. Anyways, this fat rascal is sagging his pants like a little ass sissy, and he can't even get up there because he can scarcely move his legs with these dirty ass dreads. Anyways, these fools push his raggedy ass up there. Look at Charleston goofy ass. Now go ahead, look at how Charleston goofy skinny ass start moving back. So he tries to hit him in the head with the microphone. Now, me personally, that wouldn't have been my go-to. If the ball get on stage and his head is right there low like that, boy, I would have kicked this ball's face like it was a motherfucking field goal. You heard me? It's the motherfucking fourth down. We need this field goal. Eagles are about to win it if they could get this field goal. Man, I would have punted his face to kingdom come. I would have damn near kicked his head clean off his shoulders. It would have been the most violent thing you'd have seen in a while. So Charleston, I don't know what the hell was going through his mind, but for some idiotic reason, like, I'm going to hit him with the microphone. I'm pretty sure he missed. Let's take a look at it. I done went ahead and punted this little rascal's face happily. You dig? Look at Charleston. He didn't miss, goofy bastard. Now he's like moving backward. Now look at Moneybag Yo. All right, you done got your big, goofy, feminine ass into the crowd like you was going to do something. Got down there, didn't do a damn thing. Now your goofy ass is back on stage. And look at how these cowards move and operate. Ain't none of them got the killer instinct. Ain't none of them with shits. Charleston, a hoe. He done swung the mic at the ball and missed. Now this fat grizzly bear rascal is coming for him. Then you got Moneybag Yo, got his pussy ass down there off the stage. Now he back on the stage. Let's see what he do. Can he block this dude like a good defensive end? Huh? Let's see. Here we go. Look at him moving out the way. Pulling up his pants. He move out the way. What a fucking vagina. This shit kills me. Honestly, man, I swear I could put the world right. You just give me a Uzi with an infinitely long clip, your infinitely long magazine. Man, give me a Uzi. Line these boys up. I'll clean up this whole shit. We don't need men like this. This ball's weak. Act like he was going to do something. Got back up on stage. Soon as that little fat grizzly bear ball started running by, he back up 30 steps out of the way. Use a hoe. Use a hoe. I said that use a hoe. Oh. Anyways, so there we go. Now Charleston ass got rushed, not even by the initial aggressor, but by his mans. Shout out to his mans, you heard me? Because if I'm going in, I want all my people on go. You dig? I want everybody going, yay, tear the whole place up. Somebody gotta die tonight. That's how I feel if I'm going in, you heard me? And if I see my mans going in, I ain't watching. I'm jumping in, god damn it. Ain't no fair ones, bro. If we ain't grew up together, ain't no fair ones. You trying to fight or flex on my mans? Yeah, I'm socking shit out. I don't care. I'm jumping in. I don't care. So his man's like a real wolf, like a real savage. He done ran through the back. You heard me? He done slid through the back, went through the hole like a good linebacker on a blitz. And he done caught Charleston White frail ass, rushed him straight to the ground, finna give him the ground and pound like I gave this chick the other night. Yeah, here we go. Let's take a look-see. So the fat rascal who could barely get on stage, he's over here struggling with some weirdo. He's struggling with some weirdo in the black and white. How's a grown-ass man wearing pleather pants? What kind of shit is this? I'm deeply disturbed. Pleather pants on a grown man? Bruh, if you ain't Mike Jackson or if you ain't Eddie Murphy and Raw and this ain't 1982, man, knock it off. Somebody catch him and whoop his ass. He probably out there with Abba and Preach getting milk. This shit is concerning. Speaking of such, it's a whole lot of weirdos in the comments. I saw one weirdo, a black one too. This is why I don't identify with black people. I just identify with the saints. You dig? Assassin or nothing. Brody said, you know, Marquett, you act like it's not commonly known if you touch a man's prostate, he's going to come. How'd you find out, my boy? You's a goddamn weirdo, bruh. You's a closeted homosexual. You's a homosexual. And listen, bro, we don't condone that on this side, man. Keep that over there. Don't even comment, man. I had to block him. I don't need that kind of energy on this side. No Skittle guzzling over here. And yeah, god damn it, I said it and I'm in it. Carrying on. So you got the dude who act like he really wanted to smoke. He letting the nigga in pleather pants hold him back. So he really don't want no smoke. His mans is a real savage. He didn't tackle Charleston. He going ahead and thugging him out on the ground, which I respect. So there you go. Then he act like he want to get him a piece. He don't even know how to get him a piece. What is this broad doing on stage? And she's shaped like a little ball. I remember I used to see bras like this when I was in grade school. And I used to look at them like, shorty, why you even wearing a bra with that A cup? Save you some goddamn money. Just put on a goddamn t-shirt. Nobody's studying you. You don't need a bra. That's all bra. Where the titty at? This is a scam. This little bra walk on with all this fake ass hair. Booty is shaped like a cardboard box. She tacky as all get out. She look like she shaped like a goddamn triangle. You put her ass in a Superman costume, she'll look perfectly correct. What kind of shit is this? Get her little strong looking ass off stage. And where the hell the bouncers at while he getting his ass beat? And why did bro, there we go. There go the police right there. And listen, where I'm from, if we got to whip your ass, we also have to rob you. It's just a part of the protocol. Don't you ever waste the ass whooping and not take his shit. It's just necessary. Even if you don't want that little bullshit ass chain, take it anyways. God damn it. Even if you don't need that 10 stacks, Take it anyways. You could do something with it, but don't you ever waste an ass whooping. That's a potential case. The violent aspect of it, you get more time for anyways. Go ahead, clean it up with the robbery. That's just my recommendation from my expertise. You dig? Anyways, one thing I want to point out when you got phonies like Charleston White, number one, he basically ran. Let's get that out the way. He basically ran, number one. But I can't entirely hate it. It was two of them. Me personally, I would have punted the first dude's face and tried to get a second dude the boobaps. That's just me, though. That's how I likes to get it in. But Charleston White basically ran. The first dude was a sucker. The second dude was a savage. The bouncers were goddamn absent. And beyond the bouncers, where your mans is at? You's a community activist. Where the community at? You got beat up in a goddamn place filled with your fans. That's the problem with fans. They don't really mess with you like that. They don't love you, even though they say they love you. You dig? It's not about it's not about them loving you. It's about what can you do for them. Yeah, you can make them laugh, and as much as that's the case, they love to laugh, but they don't love you. You heard me? Yeah, I would hope if this was me in one of my shows and some fool hop up on that stage, number one, I'd have put the beats on him before anybody would have been able to make a move. But if that wasn't the case, I would hope that the whole assassin would get up and monkey stomp his ass into the ground, make a good example. And when they said Marquett, who did it? Who did what? What? Huh? I have cataracts. I didn't see a thing. Didn't hear a thing. Matter of fact, who's Marquett? I wasn't there. I don't know what you're talking about. Who are you? Who am I? What's going on? I don't know nothing. Me no sé. No habla inglés. Yeah, I would have turned Chinese before they finished interrogating me. Hell nah. But anyways, let's carry on with the video. So there we go. You know, they putting them brakes on them. They are clearing it out. Now let's go here. Oh, yeah, and by the way, shout out to D.L. Hewley, whom I don't respect at all. D.L. Hewley is a white woman. He's a liberal white woman, so like a big F you to D.L. Hewley, and I really mean that. He's a white woman, completely liberal, a poison to the black mind. No respect for a D.L. Hewley. You dig? And I just, at one point, I said, F it, man. We going to bring war to all these people that ain't in line. You heard me? They could get with it or get laid down. That's how I feel. So big F you to D.L. Hewley. And here's the thing. He talking about, he's not a comedian. He's a clown. You're actually correct, D.L. Hewley. You are correct. However, we also see that you don't want to let these balls get into your industry and take it over. You dig? You don't want to see, what's the little dark-skinned dude from the South? I can't even remember his name. It's a couple of them boys like Country Wayne and all these cats. They didn't transition from Facebook to YouTube and then to Netflix, and now they got stand-up specials and they taking money out your mouth, D.L. Hewley. I know that's really why you're mad. If we really talking about it, that's really why you're mad. But I get it. You don't want nobody taking food out your mouth, but I don't mess with you because you're a white liberal woman.
You know, whatever it
and
was.
this boss still talking. Good Lord. Good Lord. So anyways, that was Charleston. And let's see if we can hear him right here.
Does an interview
Shut up.
that is
Shut up.
several
Shut up.
crafts.
Shut up.
You know,
Don't say nothing.
and to
Be quiet.
these
Ain't nobody trying to hear you.
once
Why are you talking?
They got their feelings hurt again.
All right, here he is. Now, Charleston is one goofy ass nigga, man. I mean, goddamn, how you gonna be 85 years old, right? I mean, you would think a nigga after escaping slavery, he'd be a bit more of a serious man. Don't Charleston White look like he just finished like 80 years a slave and his master was just like, Charleston, you done work hard for me, Charlie. You worked hard for me for 80 years, Charlie. And he's like, I know, Master Aiden. I know, Master. He's like, you didn't work hard for me 80 years, Charlie. You know, you're too old to work, to lift. You're too old to bend over and pick the cotton. You worked hard for me, Charlie. I'm going to let you free. I'm going to let you free, Charlie. Oh, yes, sir, Master Aiden. Thank you, Master. I mean, don't he look like he done been in slavery forever and they just let him go because he was too skinny, weak, and feeble to continue laboring in the blazing Alabama sun? Doesn't it look that way? Man. Lordy Lord, he done been through it. And I'm going to tell you what, that left eye looks swollen to me. The upper bleph, I think it's called, the part above your eyeball, it looks swollen on that left eye. By left, I mean on this side. On this side, it looks swollen. Now, with a face like that, I mean, goddamn it, you can't tell. You just can't tell. You heard me? We dealing with levels of ugly here. Serious laugh.
They thought I got beat up.
God damn, man. What is that? Are those razor bumps or is that acne? I don't know. But shit, man. Use some of this money you spend on these damn chains. Get that shit lasered off. Can you laser that off? I don't know, but find out, please. Or at least don't put the goddamn camera so close. That's inconsiderate. Damn, slap some Invisalign on them teeth, my nigga. I mean, shit. We got Invisalign, right? Invisalign ain't running you that much. What that cost? Like a 2, 3, 4, 5? I don't know. Damn it. You got it. You got it. Look like they paid you enough to get Invisalign. Ain't no need to be putting the camera that damn close to your teeth, and we can see in between each one of them motherfuckers like your teeth don't get along type shit. They want to keep a distance. The fuck?
Listen, then I got their feelings hurt again, Dewberry.
Bro, shut up trying to flip this. Ain't nobody got their feelings hurt, man. Somebody ran down on you on your show, man. Your feelings is hurt. Let's be real out here. Quit lying.
Then I got their feelings hurt again. They thought I got beat up. Boy, it was celebrating.
Nah, honestly, there's nothing wrong with getting beat up. If you ever been in them streets, if you didn't grew up in a ghetto, you know that sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. The key is to take your fade. You heard me? Don't turn down no fade. Don't turn down a damn thing except your collar. But the thing is this, brethren, you ran. You heard me? Yeah, you ran from a fat boy and some other clown. Now, people might be saying, Marquette, you're a full-size man. This guy is shaped like he's I don't know, a Vietnamese 8-year-old. But regardless, man, go ahead and shoot that fade, Brody. You knew somebody was going to stop it a couple minutes in. You might as well go ahead and shoot that fade. It's not like you're in the streets and ain't nobody going to be able to pull them balls off you. You ran.
So they said, I got a chain took. They said, hey, man, wait till in the morning. Boy, they was celebrating. Said, I don't need no security.
Number one, I don't know if he did get his chain taken. I don't know if he did get his money taken. I for sure would have been trying to get it off him if it was me. You better believe that. I'm coming for it. That was my primary objective. Does he not have a shower curtain?
I need security for finesse 2-time brother needs security.
That boy has some interesting hair.
Say,
maybe he just needs a hairbrush. Maybe it's not nothing wrong with his hair.
Finesse 2-time brother needs security. We don't need no security.
This boy literally does not have a shower curtain. I would hate to hear that he's actually showering in that tub without a shower curtain and just letting the water fall on the side, man. It's a pet peeve of mine, man. Cleanliness is a pet peeve. Now, I tell you, when I go work out, you might see me stretching outside on the ground, laid out on the ground. Yeah, man, no problem. But I'm about to hop in the shower after that. I know this boy ain't showering without a shower curtain. Why is he walking through this house? Is he like trying to floss right now? Because this is not flossing. Let that reload.
Oh. Yeah. Say, finesse 2-time brother got jumped. Had knots on his head immediately after the jumping. He hollered all day long with them knots on his head. He had them mighty knots. Finesse.
Yeah, I don't know, my boy. We ain't seen no footage of that, brethren. So that just sounds like a little bit of hearsay. But even if he did get jumped after it, it's really immaterial. We saw you run on camera. We saw somebody thug you out at your show, my boy. So that's a radically different thing. You hear me? Whatever happened to him after that, it is what it is. And frankly, he should have got jumped. It's your show. I mean, come on. Now, what kind of sense does that make? That's like me showing up to your birthday party and whooping your ass. I mean, that's strange, right? Ain't all your people supposed to be there? Shout out to EJ. He writes, "Sassin or nothing. Peace to the saints." In a real way, man. We got to turn up on these nerds, man. Planet Earth filled with nerds right now. Shout out to JBR. He writes, "For today and Sunday service. Appreciate you." Shout out to the real ones in attendance. You heard me? I acknowledge Talal just became a member at thesassin.com. That's THESASN.com. Shout out to Tyree. Writes, "Peace of Saints. Quet, you've been on fire lately, man. I'm trying to keep it up, see what it do. I'm not really seeing it pay off the way it should, but I give it a little bit more time and then probably go back to gallivanting around the planet Earth. You dig? Just living like a real P. Making an example to these young boys." Shout out to Carter, Sense Intuition. I acknowledge Jason. He writes, "The super villain." Indeed, sir. Indeed. Yes, may I acknowledge those who came in via Super Chat. Shout out to Nate Lou, who was on Sunday service yesterday. Shout out to Major Minded Soul. Writes, extra tuition for yesterday's Sunday service. The new changes made a huge impact. You're a real one, Saint. Peace of Saints. I appreciate that. And also, we finally got that main camera adjusted, the one that shoots straight forward. Very expensive camera. I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't even know how to work it. So we had a professional fix that up. Yerby. So that one should be looking righteous next time. Shout out to Taylor. He writes, keep at it, sir. Peace of Saints. Sir, yes, sir. Isaiah writes, business opportunity. I sent the email to customer service. Okay, cool. I don't have access to that email, obviously, but we'll see what's up. Carrying on.
Two-time brother had the mic knots on his head.
This is so strange. This is extremely strange. Like, look at the, is this what 46 looks like? God damn it. Honestly, if this is what 46 looks like, I think I might just, I don't know if I want to live that long. I don't think I want to live that long. Is this what 46 look like, or is he just making this look particularly challenging? Like, goddamn, my boy. Anyways, let's hear what the rest of he has to say.
Oh, what a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. The chilly out there, what? I just wanted to stand in front of the sunlight today. I'm untouched, I'm unscathed, and I'm undefeated.
Nah, you're not untouched. There's definitely some swelling above your left eye, above the eye on the left side, and also below on that cheek. And then, god damn it, that skin. Like, what? This man is very inconsiderate. This is very inconsiderate. How do you even do this to your skin? Like, he barely has any facial hair. How do you get like razor bumps when you like damn near don't even have facial hair? That's strange as hell.
We win again. The internet mad in the mother. The internet mad in the mother. They can't beat.
You know, a motherfucker like Charleston White, he could, and I'm all about health. You hear me? Health, wealth, and relationships. But a cat like Charleston White could really use to gain some weight because it would fill out that skin. And look, I don't know if my nigga got extra skin. Maybe he used to be fat back in the day, or I don't know what the nigga eat in his diet. Maybe the motherfucker just eat fruit roll-ups all the time and shit. But he just like, them wrinkles ain't got to be that damn deep at age 46. I think the ball just got extra skin. He might gain a little bit of weight filling him out because he looked like a crackhead in Ethiopia that's also suffering from Ebola. But anyways, carrying on.
Say, boy, the internet, man, the motherfucker, they can't beat me. I'm talking about they are furious that they can't beat me. Cut the lights off. The internet is mad in the motherfucker. They said, they wait till in the morning, y'all. They said, they let his ass go to bed tonight. See, his ass gonna get, wait till in the morning. He gonna have lumps and knots on his head. Y'all just wait. And I said, okay, just wait.
Nigga, Charleston was up all night with them ice packs on his eye. Boy, he was up all night with them ice packs on his forehead. Shout out to him. You're lit today. This is best for business. Got me smothering my laughter at work. This is peak Flex Luthor. CW is the type of black to rob you and then help you look for, guaranteed. He's a slimy, dishonest fellow. And the fact that the black masses would even embrace him is only a representation of how low they are. You dig? That's a representation of how low they are. But that's the problem, is that we're going to have to take this thing over by force, and we're going to have to, deal with the nerds, the losers, the simps, the betas, the incels. Because one thing I realized, and I was talking with the Saints about this last night after our workout, is that, in high school, everyone's there in person, right? And the cool kids are ruling, even though there's fewer cool kids than there are nerds and losers, right? The nerds and the losers, that's the masses, that's the majority. The cool kids are the minority, but they're running things because you're in person. And in person, their cowardice puts them on that lower level. But on the internet, boy, they get big and bold. And that's why you see the internet is dominated by nerds. You don't look at any of these guys and be like, wow, this guy seems cool. Nah, these dudes are nerds, losers, cowards, and weirdos. And you meet them in real life, you be like, word, word, you're a clown. I mean, anybody you look at that you've seen me in studio with, I'm not getting into it. Carry on. God damn.
Say, I told him, nigga, just wait in the morning. Just wait. I'm telling you, nigga, I know how to weed punches.
I know how to weave punches. I don't know how he knows how to weave punches.
Boy, the nigga outmoved out of all, and the nigga had a nigga come running out of nowhere.
See, I mean, weaving punches is fine, but the object of a fight, you got to hurt the other person. Like, don't forget about that part, my boy. Shout out to T, comes in by a Cash App.
Like Adam Sandler on Waterboy, and boom, hey, nigga. That nigga delivered a mean tackle. I'm not bullshit. They need to give that nigga credit for whatever last football team he played for. That nigga need credit for that motherfucker sack. That nigga did a hell of a motherfucker sack.
Real time.
They just knew I would wake up this morning. They just knew I got
Charleston, weird as hell, boy. Shout out to Hills in supporting the work. Now also acknowledge Miles. He writes, "Peace of Saints. Charleston sent the wrong message to the Wolves. If a man breaks your jaw, next time he breaks your spine. He talked mess and got beat up at his own show. Correct. He better have top-notch security because things escalate fast. Yeah, and we see he ain't got no folk with him. Possibly next time somebody will have to be put down on either side. You know, ain't really no big issue with Charleston. He's in Texas. I mean, he should have had the clapper and true. I mean, look, there's so many things that should have happened, but he's a sucker, man. And he just trying to get his money. However, the best way he can get it. That's all there is to that story. He just trying to get his money the best way he can get it, man. That's really all we can say about it. I acknowledge none of the above. He writes, "Can we get a Charleston White impersonation for the culture, as the Blats would say?" yeah, man. this guy's a clown, boy.
Tackled. I got on the ground.
You know, the funny thing is when you look at him right now, he's not in character. You know, you can tell that something about that experience kind of slowed him down. See, me, I'm a real thorough a-hole. You dig? I mean, like, I'm a real savage. I'm going to keep on talking it all the way through, man. Win, lose, or draw. I remember when I was at Johns Hopkins University playing basketball during a break. And I didn't have time to stretch. And the cats who really hoop at Hopkins, it's not the students, it's not the medical staff, it's the N-words that work in cafeteria. They work in the janitorial services, you feel me? So I always try to line up my break with them because back in the day, I really used to hoop something serious. And cats in Baltimore, they could play the game. So, you know, we in there and I'm just walking in. They about to get dressed and leave. I was like, one more. Nope. Ain't nobody leaving. One more run. They was like, look, we ain't got time for you to be stretching and doing all that yoga you be doing, bro. We got to run this right now. I was like, cool, run this 5. We run into 5. We going in. I'm going at their best guy, and he backing me down, right? He trying to back me down, you know, and I like to talk me some shit. You heard me? Turn me on when I'm playing the game. I was like, yeah, back that ass up, ho. I was like, you my bitch. Yeah, back that ass up, your little weak ass. Come on now. I'm talking reckless. He trying to back me up even harder, right? Because I'm just talking reckless. Then we hear the loud pop. That was my Achilles tendon. Achilles tendon ripped straight in half. It sounded like a gunshot. It's so loud, and it hurts just like a gunshot, is what the doctors say. Long story short, when that bitch snapped, and I like obviously collapsed because you can't stand on your foot with no Achilles. Yeah, I was still talking my shit, man. Cat came over. He was like, yeah, your Achilles gone. I was like, that's all good. I was like, that's amazing. Your weak ass did it. I would expect one of these strong men to do it, but not your little weak ass, your little runt. So I'm still talking reckless, man. I was talking reckless till they brought the goddamn wheelchair, rolled my ass up out of there. I was still talking reckless. Why? Because I'm that kind of a savage nigga. You heard me? Win, lose, or draw. I'm going to be a savage from the beginning to the ending because that's who I really am. This motherfucker is like they took his spirit and soul. I don't see him talking that like, yeah. And then the bitch over there, yeah. And fuck this rapper. You know, I don't see him all lit like that. He seemed like he a little bit turned down right now, trying to regain some of his self-esteem. See, the thing is for me, you could have saw the big homie get socked clean out on stage. Wouldn't affect me at all. You dig? Yeah, because I done thrown a lot of hands. I done thrown a lot of hands in the street. I ain't never lost. But if I did, it wouldn't be no ting. Nah, because my man's Crazy Rob, a real Ginga stirred, you dig? And I didn't see him get socked out. It's like that. That's what's involved when you live in life like a savage. So no, I don't look down on nobody for getting socked out. It just is what it is. I just look at you like, did you take that fade or did you turn that fade down? And he ran from that fade, so I can't respect it. You heard me? That's just me though. But the point is, you see, he turned down right now, trying to regain all of his, he ain't talking reckless. Yeah, man, I'd have popped back up talking reckless just like I ain't never got socked out. You heard me? Yeah, I wouldn't care if I had a black eye or no eye. I'm still talking crazy, no lie, because I'm just like that. But when people be playing these characters, man, you see that shit fade away. Look, this character then faded away, ball. And that's why when you guys see me go to different podcasts and I show up and it's the hoes there, yeah, I'm still talking that pimpin'. When I show up to a podcast and there's nerds there, I'm still talking how I talk, man. You dig? And you see me dominate the conversation because I am a dominant man. Huh? Yeah, that's all there is to that. Carrying on.
I want to get done like niggas do when they get done on the ground. Kicked in the head, kicked in the mouth.
He telling tall tale.
Nigga, I don't want to play football. What my goddamn?
He telling tall tale.
He gonna look.
You're boring me, Charleston. You're boring me. You're boring me. Now let's see if I can find him talking to his massa, Aiden Ross. Yes, a massa, Aiden Ross, a massa. Let me call you after I get socked out, massa. Let's see. Go to youtube.com. Could have sworn I just saw this. He's having a conversation with Aiden after he got socked out. Let's see. Was it this one?
You, man. Yeah, goddamn it, man. Yeah, I miss you too, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, bro. Shit, man. I just, man, I wish shit didn't go the way.
Why is this man wearing 30 chains? Let me enlarge this. This ball's wearing 30 chains out here. Why is the volume so damn low?
But I feel you though, to some extent. We talked about it, so I feel you on some shit. It's water under the bridge, man. So we go move forward and not look back. 100%, bro. 100%. Hey, I'll tell you what though. I've been actually finally hitting the gym and shit, bro. I'm actually getting skinny. Oh yeah.
The thing that I find strange is like the young ball has such little respect that you're talking to a guy old enough to be your father, calling him bro. Like that's an enormous slap in the face. I don't even like when the young balls call me bro. Like, look, shorty, I don't know you like that. You calling me bro? We're not brothers. Stop it. I only have one brother. You're not him. Let me see if I can use these filters. Is this the one?
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another view.
Dang, I don't know who this ball is. I don't know who that guy is. No, it looks like I won't be able to find it. I don't feel like going out of my way to find it. If one of you guys have it, I'll probably check it out, but nobody sent it in. Cool. Carrying on. Saints, I'll give you a little bit of time to send in your comments, questions as we wind down. Saints, it's been a pleasure to have this time to fellowship with you. Until next time, peace to the Saints.